forgot my Vaseline. Anyway, update on my nose. There it is. That's the new stuff and the old stuff. That's the new stuff and the old stuff. Who know that I should? All right, I forgot my Vaseline and I'm sweating. All right, I'm wearing my glasses, like I said, down here so I don't redarken it. Um, um, okay, so what happened to me? It's a video about me. What happened to me is I'm being evicted illegally. Guard your privacy and abide by the guidelines. All right. And so, instead of going on my what you call them, I was looking at some of these videos. They're so funny, but I'll post a video later. It says live, but it's not live. These videos aren't live. So this month I'm going to be doing my releasing my information first on YouTube about my my domain that I purchased, and I'm also going to be I'm fixing my wig. I bought a wig. I actually bought 2 wigs. The other one is, can I turn this thing? Oh, look at this. I can actually turn this. All right, and the other one is right here. That's the other one. Right there. Right there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I break this? Oh, hell. I done broke my thing. Ain't this about a... What is going on? What in the juju beans is going on with me today? Let me see if I can put it back up. Otherwise, I'll have to get my other thing. This thing goes to my... Ain't that up? Let me take it off of here. Look at that. Huh. So it was sitting on here, and this thing just snapped right in half. That holds it up like this. It snapped right in half. That holds it onto my light. Here's the light. Here's the light. Come to the light, Caroline. A quick fix would be just to take it and sit it in this glass right here. Just about a... Sit it right here. Jesus. Now I'm locked out of my locked out of my computer. All right. This is what I'm having for breakfast. God, hard as hell. And the thing I tried not to do, I've done. I dropped this wig on the floor. All right, this is like a ponytail wig, or like, you know, pull the hair back and plop it on the head type of wig. But anyway, I'm trying to comb the hair out because I washed it, sat it down, and it's natted. Thing I didn't want to happen. Anyway, my landlord is trying to evict me because when it's time to renew the lease, they have something called an addendum. I'm making this video not just for myself, because I'm gonna wait till they take me to court. This is happening probably all across America, but specifically in the complex where I live, because They're listed as an Inc. corporation, INC, Inc., not corporation, incorporation. Inc. Corporation. So that means they're run by board of trustees. So the people upstairs were stomping on the floor, and that caused the floor to have some cracks in it. So I reported the cracks. If there's cracks in my ceiling, if there's cracks in the wall, if something happens to the floor, I have to report it. So I told the lady at the office, the floor has got cracks in it. And then I said, oh, she said the floor's got cracks. I'm going to write down. I said, oh, no, not the floor. The board, the floorboard that goes on top of the floor. So she said, oh, I'll just put floor. I said, no, Margaret, don't put floor, because they're going to think that there's something the matter with the floor. It's not the floor. It's just, you know how you lay down the planks of wood, and one of the planks or two of the planks that were laying side by side, they popped. And so it's got a little gap in it. So you just replace those two floorboards. And then there's one up here that's got a little weakness in it. Now, it might be something the matter with the floor. I don't know, but I'm telling her it's the floorboard. But there's a big difference in cost if you say there's something the matter with the floor, because that's the foundation. But if you're talking about the planks that you just lay on the floor and you put together, that's $3 or $4, depending on the wood that you put down. Versus the actual floor, which could be $10,000. Well, doodle brain, I'm telling her over and over and over again, Margaret, don't say the floor. Oh, I'm just going to put the floor, and then you let them know when they get there. Margaret, don't write down floor. It's not the floor, it's the boards. Oh, I'll just write down floor. I said, Margaret, if you write down the word floor, they're going to think there's something the matter with the whole floor. And it's not. It's just the floorboards. Write the word floorboards. Oh, I'll just put floor. I said, well, you know what? I can't tell you what to write, but I'm telling you that's not what I'm complaining about. It's just the floorboards. So she wrote down what she wanted instead of what I told her to write. I'm recording the whole conversation the whole time. See, anytime I talk to these people, I record everything. I don't even call their office without the tape recorder running. So they'll hear me say, and the judge will hear me say, floorboards. And I took pictures of the shit. They got the dumbest fucking attorney I ever seen in the world. Here's the floorboard right here. This little piece right here, it just popped open. So you just need two floorboards, or you need one large enough to put, but they use this size right here. So for whatever reason, these two popped open. I'm laying in my bed and I heard this poop, and this popped open. Now, I don't know if the building is shifting and it causes it to pop, but obviously the two floorboards need to be put back together again. And then, oh, fuck. The people upstairs who are no longer doing this, they are no longer doing this. But they were jumping and jumping and jumping and stomping and stomping and jumping and jumping and stomping. So what happened? In this old ass building that was built in the 1970s or 60s when I was born. Look at that. So I told them they need to come and fix this. Look in the corner. And then look in this corner. That corner right there. These are things that happen. One or two reasons. There's only one or two reasons that these things happen. And then right here, this is it. So these are just normal, and then it is split all the way across here. So if you got yourself, your wife, and a 4-year-old, and then some other things happen. Let me turn these lights off. And then some other things happen. You know, with them jumping and jumping. Like this little foundational crack was here. This little crack right here. It was all right here, right there, and it stopped. Look how far this crack is up here now. All the way up to the ceiling. I can't even reach it, but it's all the way up there. You can't be up there acting like you outside in a goddamn romper room at kindergarten. You gotta take that motherfucker outside. He stay upstairs all day. He never comes outside. He never plays with the other kids. She gotta stay inside. He gotta stay inside. Because they mummified. Only time I seen him go out is when he leave. But that's their culture and that's their religion. And I don't give a fuck. But you're not going to stop up top my head all day long. Then I went up there and asked them why they stomping. Oh, we putting the bed together. So I recorded that too. So before I let everybody know I was recording everything, I went down, I signed my lease renewal. I crossed out where they have 2nd and 3rd degree offenses. I can't have nobody over my house with 2nd and 3rd degree offenses. That's misdemeanors. If you have ever had a misdemeanor, 2nd and 3rd degree, you look it up. You can't have anybody at your house, 2nd and 3rd degree misdemeanor. If somebody ever had a fight in their life, I'm going to use that as an example. That is a 3rd and 4th degree misdemeanor. In the past 3 years, let's just say somebody a shoplifting. They was drunk. They got in a fist fight. They got a ticket for speeding. Stuff like that. I didn't mean to say 2nd degree. I meant to say 3rd and 4th degree. They mistreated an animal or something like that. You know, like they didn't have enough money to feed the dog. And somebody called the animal shelter place on them and they got a ticket for it. Them people can't be at your house. They can't even come visit you. So I crossed that up. I had a TPS worker. Oh, I fired my TPS worker for other reasons with the agency. Not. Anyway, I'm looking for a new TPS worker. My TPS worker has a 4th degree misdemeanor. And most of my TPS workers are TPS workers. While New Jersey does not prosecute them, depending on when they come across at the border, they do have a 4th or 3rd degree charge in that state. So that means they can't be in my house. So my worker can't be in my house. Otherwise, I can be evicted. So I crossed it out. I don't agree. It's an addendum. There's the regular lease, and then this part is an addendum. Now, the 2nd degree and the 1st degree, murder, rape, Megan's Law, I understand that. In the last 3 years, they don't want you to have any of that or your visitors. I understand that. But for 3rd and 4th degree misdemeanors, that's everybody that I know. So you telling me not to have no visitors? I barely have visitors as it is. But not only that, you're telling me that most of my neighbors their people can't even come to my house. So I crossed it out and I put my initials and I put the date and I said, friends, family, and associates would not be able to come to my residence if I agreed to this, because I have a right not to agree to it. Then they put in the lease, if we decide to evict you, you waive your right to be taken to court. We can have our maintenance man serve you and you got to get out when we say. That's what they put in the new lease, that these buffoons that live in these apartments have signed. This is the best one. They put, you got to get new apartment insurance and list us as the insured. Bitch, I was done. The fuck I was done when I saw that. And I believe that's the reason why they really tried to put me out this apartment. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Oh, I wrote them back. So I said, I signed the lease and I dated it. And I said, here's the lease, but I couldn't agree to this part, and this part. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. I said, first of all, calm your voice down, because I'm an adult. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Maybe you talk to your kids that way, but I'm 56. So unless you want me to start talking to you that way, calm your voice down. Well, we just mean that it can't be altered. I said, I don't agree with this part. So this addendum, if I don't agree with it, we have to go to court, because I don't have to waive my rights in order to rent an apartment. Margaret and whoever the other lady name was. But y'all don't get to harass me and scream at me and holler at me and tell me that I have to sign it. No, I don't. I don't have to sign it. Or, oh, you can't sign your lease renewal until you sign that. That's not true. Because I have to give them notice that I'm going to renew my lease. I have to sign that within a certain time period or 25 days. The addendum, we can go to court over that. Because I don't have to give up my rights to be served or go to court and be served by the sheriff of the court to sign a lease renewal. And the judge will explain that to them. Now, if the rest of these damn idiots in this apartment waive their right, that's on them. But you don't tell me what to do. Because that's what the courts are for. And the judge will explain that to them. What's wrong with you? They almost lost their damn minds. And then it ain't even an agreement until the landlord signs it and gives me a copy of it. And I still ain't got a copy as of the making of this video, which I'm about to post. So here comes this baby. Oh, that's not even the good part. Here is the good part. They send me a video. They send me a letter, because I had to get my sister to help me change the locks on my door. And money I didn't have to spend. Now you're making me spend extra money. But I had to change the locks on my door because they send me a letter in the mail. I'm out like, okay, good. I got this, I got that. I got my wigs and stuff. I got this wig. I got this one. It's looking nice. I'm going to cut it down so it fits me the right way. All of that be damned. The manager sends me a letter. You have to quit the apartment by the end of this month. I'm going to be showing the apartment to prospective tenants. Whose apartment? I'm going to be bringing people in and showing them the apartment while your stuff is still in the apartment. Let me look between my legs. Cause she must. What's she showing? What? Where? Who coming in here with COVID, RSV, flu, pneumonia, and regular colds and other bacteria and germs walking through my stuff? Who? So I sent a letter, which I'm not going to say because they want me to be respectful of guidelines. So y'all know, y'all can imagine what was in that letter. And changed my locks. Then I called the police. And so they told me, okay, if they try to come in your apartment without getting the paperwork from a sheriff, you call me and we'll come and get them out of there and file trespassing charges. Try coming in here without having a letter from the judge. We got to go to court first. I didn't agree to that. Now, I don't know why everybody else in this complex agreed to it, but I don't care. I don't live in their apartment. You can have a mouse serve them papers. Now, here's my insurance company. Oh, well, they have to be listed as insured. This is the first representative that I spoke to. I said, lady, what are you talking about? I'm just paying for my insurance for the whole year, my apartment insurance. I'm the insured, but they want to be listed on my policy. They're requesting to be listed, but I'm not insuring them. I just want them to be able to call up and say, Miss Harris is renting an apartment from us, and we want to verify that she still has coverage. If a tree falls on this building, they have to pay for it with their insurance. If it comes through the ceiling up top, and it hits hard enough that it comes down and it breaks my glass table and my dishes, then I put a claim in, and then my insurance gets the money back from their insurance and cuts me a check and gives me my money back. That's how the insurance works. You don't make me wait for my money. But if a tree falls down and I put them on my insurance as insured, they get to put in a claim and get the tree and the building, the tree removed, a new tree put in, and the building fixed. That's the bricks, the maintenance, the electricity, windows, everything. They get all that fixed because I listed them as insured on my policy. Even if the car came through the window, they get all that fixed at my expense. Because I was stupid enough to list them as insured. So if everybody else in this complex wrote down that they are going to insure you, that's fine. And I believe that's another reason why they're trying to kick me out. Because on my policy, all you are is a certificate holder. And all you can do is pick up the phone and say, does Miss Harris have insurance? The proper insurance? And they're going to say, yes, she does. Have a good day. Click. Oh, is it paid for this month? Oh, actually, Miss Harris paid for the whole year. Click. I'm not paying for your goddamn. This building was, how old is this? This building was made before I was born. You out your goddamn mind? I'm renting an apartment, not paying your fucking insurance. Goddamn people crazy out your ass. So how do you win on any of that? By taking me to court. I don't have to sign an addendum so that nobody can come and visit me in order to rent an apartment. I don't have to make you an insured to rent an apartment. I have to have insurance, and I do. I don't have to let motherfuckers bang on the ceiling above me until they crack the floor and the walls in order to rent an apartment, because I get quiet enjoyment of my apartment too. And if he want to let a little kid who looks like he 10 stay home all day and claim that he 4, so be it. That's why they kicked him out across over there, because he was making too much noise. And you think that the best idea was to put him above me? Somebody played a big joke on you. He must have said, don't worry about it. I'll run her out of there. Only way I'm leaving here is if they vote me in as president. Then I'm moving to 1600. And I could get rid of a lot of bullshit over in 1600. Well, not at 1600. Around the world. Like these motherfucking migrants. Of which the motherfucker upstairs is one of them. So you keep playing with me, you're going to be heading back to your country sooner than you think. But right now, I ain't thinking about you. Because I ain't heard nothing from them. So guess what? My motto is, you ain't bothering me, I ain't bothering you. Damn, now my wig dry. Too dry. All right, I gotta go. But the lesson of that is, be careful what you write on your insurance policies. Be careful when you go to renew your lease. You do not have to give up all your rights. And another thing that these people are doing, now that the COVID protection is over, they are trying to raise the rents so high, because this is the same apartment. Why are your rents going up so high? My rent went from $1,300 up to $1,599. That is a $200 increase. Why? It's the same apartments. Why? Is that for payroll that you want to increase? I hope your employees got a pay increase, because if you didn't give your employees a pay increase, why are you increasing the rent $200? My rent specifically. See, I think they're doing this $200 increase every year so that they can, the people that live here, when they want you to move, they raise your rent. And there's no rent control. But I'm on Section 8. So I don't care how much you raise my rent. The more you raise my rent, $500, or you want to, the less I'm going to pay. I'm on the fixed income. So raise that motherfucker $500-$600. My portion go down. Raise it. There's more in my pocket. Anyway, everybody is not in my position. Some of these people work. Not the guy upstairs. Don't work nowhere. Because he's a migrant. Wife don't work. Kid don't go to school. How you 4 and you ain't in preschool? You ain't in kindergarten. You sit on more day. Anyway, like I said, it ain't bothering me. I ain't gonna bother him. But my kids was 4. I had to go to school and then I had to work. So 4 years old, you never make it to 4 years old. I think, yeah, 6 months. Let's go. Let's go. I've been working since I was 16. Let's go. I ain't had time. 6 months, you packed up in a diaper bag on my shoulder and we was out. Yeah. Anyway, that's a luxury. But you can afford 2 bedrooms? Or the taxpayers of America can afford 2 bedrooms? Okay. All right. All right. See, that's what all that stomping above my head was, because he saw my video where I said migrants going to go back, because when he first moved in, oh, I watch your videos. Oh, I watch your channel. Oh, thank you. But see, my last video, a couple of months ago, and I do have a plan for them, which he may or may not like. But it still requires him to leave America. And that's the part that he doesn't like. But he don't have to go back to his home. But we need our apartments for Americans. That's the part he don't like. So he figured he gonna stomp on my head. Roland Martin. There's this video. Let me see. Log in and see if I can get it. And he pissed me off because the guy was a Democrat at first. And then he went to be a Republican. Is this thing even recording? Oh, yeah, it's recording. Oh, it's right here. And here. Interrupting this man. And Roland Martin think he's slick. Let that motherfucker interrupt me and try. Girl. And interrupt me. You can't be ruder than me. And you can't the fuck be louder than me. You can do it. Think you can do it. You can set up an op-ed. You literally wrote, the main reason I am leaving the Democratic Party is its utter disconnect with the American people. The party that once championed the working class is now being overtaken by elites in affluent hub who couldn't care less. So, let me ask this question. The middle class. Okay, that guy right there. Baby, he pissed me off so bad. I hope I got that. Roland Martin pissed me off so bad that day because, like, he normally like goes and bars back and forth, but he was cutting the man off so bad that he couldn't get his thought out, and I don't like that. Especially when it comes to young people getting involved in politics. I love it when young people get involved in politics. And ouch, I like it when they get involved because a lot of young people are not getting involved in politics. And that's where we're losing out. Whatever party these people are with, we have to have young people involved in politics because we need to be able to, I forgot to put my Vaseline on. We need to be able to engage them so that so that they can know why we're making the decisions that we're making. Like, say I was becoming president of the United States. Unlike what we have now, my administration will be a mixture of everybody, a mixture of every race. And that's not what we have now. And it's unfortunate. You can't run an administration and you're not representing everybody. Most people have the same concern. Okay, financial, safety. But once that's taken care of, then what? Then what? It falls apart. And after the finance and after the safety is taken care of, you need to know what the people need. And what we need in our day coming up, young people don't need that. It's old, it's outdated, it's antiquated, and they're not interested in it. What we needed to start a business and what we were taught how to start a business and run a household, the young people don't need that. They just don't need it. And so you got to have the young people involved in politics, and you're not going to get it by chopping their fucking heads off. And I don't like that. That's what I didn't like about that. Girl, guys, I was doing my hair because I just washed it. And he pissed me off so bad. I was like, I was like chomping at the bits. My God. Plus I was on that medication. To help fix my my hands, and it worked. It really did work. Like the swelling didn't even come back. It's really good. It's like gone almost. Like I said, it's 90% gone, and in my hands it's 90% gone. It didn't come back, but I got to keep taking it. So I'm just done with the one where I had to take the 14 days to get the initial swelling down and to get the initial pain down. But it does hurt. The pain is back. But and then my cut on my hand is going through its phases, but my skin heals really good. But that thing burnt the bejesus out of me. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I have to. All right, that's enough about me because I got to cut some of this out. I can't believe this broke. I might as well just buy another one. Let me take this off of here because this is no good. And I'll just buy another one. It didn't cost that much. I'm going to make this the wig stand. So let me just cut it off because I was thinking about buying a wig stand that goes from the floor. So I might as well make this the wig stand. The wig stand for the long one for the floor. This is broke. So, all right, let me go, good people. You all have a good day. That was a video about me and something I'm going through, and hopefully it won't interfere too much with my getting on the ballot, because that's the next phase, is getting on the ballot. Getting my hair done, making my videos, showing my plan and how I plan to enforce my plan. And that's it. That's it. I won't be so much on YouTube anymore. But then this thing happened and I wanted to explain it, because it's like, how are you running for office and people are trying to evict you? So I like to stay ahead of things and let people know what's going on. And, it's some Ricans and some Hispanics involved in this too. And, I guess they want this apartment, or they want me out of this apartment. And it's some eye rollings and people leaving nails by my car. But, Yoruba, we'll call out the goons, because I am Yoruba. I am the sun. Have a good day.